Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Let's have a look today at TLRY. This stock in the past month is up quite big. From the lows at the beginning of the month to the highs, we have seen this one rise by nearly 60%. However, ever since we have seen this one dropping, totally in the past month, the past 30 days at least, we've seen this stock up by about 24%. However, the past 5 days is actually red, down by just under 10%. But you will see here the majority of this drop is coming in perhaps before the 5th of September, and if we draw the line from there to now, we are actually up ever so slightly. The question now becomes, where do we go from here? And is there a potential to see this one go even higher? Well, over the course of this video, I will be sharing with you all of my thoughts and opinions of everything that we are seeing. We might as well jump straight in. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, as always, make sure to leave a like in it and subscribe. It does help me out a lot. At the same time, remember, this is not financial advice and I am not a financial advisor. So, what are we seeing here? How are things playing out? We are, of course, seeing this stock dropping significantly from these highs. Now, the thing about a lot of these stocks is people tend to freak out when we see them drop so much, but you've got to get some perspective, right? And I think this is absolutely important and valid here. Go back to the middle of June, and we were seeing this being a 35-cent stock. You know, comparatively to where we are now, we're multiple times above that. Things are not that bad. You're bound to see, in my opinion, a little bit of a difficult period or a little bit of a sell-off as people want to take profits, as things essentially even out. For a stock that's gone up this big, the most important thing in my eyes, especially being as we don't really have one yet, but we'll get to this in a second, but the most important thing is about trying to find a new level of support, a new level where we can essentially find a base for the stock to sit for potential further runs up. Now, at the same time, we are seeing this level holding up at the moment, and we've seen it hold up previously at $1. We're seeing $1 hold up very nicely in the last week or couple of weeks, which again in itself is a good thing. Above that, so far in today's session, we're seeing 109, 110 holding up, which is also pretty good. So for me, going forwards into the next few days, based on what we are seeing, anything above $1 is a win, right? If we drop a bit more tomorrow, if we are able to stay above $1, I still consider this to be a stock with relative strength, all being considered. As long as we can find a new support and establish that, I think things overall are very positive. Now, in terms of the upside potential here, if we are, let's say, able to hold on to $1, 110, right, and again, I give you guys both sides of the spectrum. I give you the upside potential and the downside potential that I'm looking for, so that you can see the levels and, of course, go on to do further research by yourself. But going to the upside, a few levels of difficulty. Now, we're seeing this today, we're seeing this over the last couple of days, actually. This has historically been a level. 115, 116. Difficulty past that today, difficulty past that here as well. We're seeing difficulty at this range and this range in the past back in August. So you're looking to break above that. That's going to be quite important. Past that, of course, you are looking to run up to 125, where we have had levels of resistance in the past, then on to 130. And if we are able to see that, then we're looking at 150 and possibly even beyond that into new territories. So with all being said, what am I looking for with this stock? Well, like I say, worst case scenario is a push down to 101, I was going to say 100, but that's absolutely fine. $1 on the dot, I'm not that concerned. A drop below to, let's say, 90, 93, not the worst thing in the world, but still a significant drop, and it puts us, in my eyes, out of this trend. A very, very idealistic world scenario of what we might see for the next few days is, again, be it a small decline or a small increase, it doesn't really matter, but some consolidation into tomorrow, a pattern that kind of confirms that the downtrend is slowing, and again from there the potential to see this one slowly or even rapidly rise up. But again, all I'm trying to say here is, I think mid to long term, if we see more growth, or if we see this pattern hold up, the likelihood of seeing more growth obviously increases. I think a lot of people panic here, again, because we see these stocks that are dropping, 5%, 10% sometimes in a day. People get nervous. But again, you've got to look at the broader perspective here. This is a stock that's up big. And again, these gains can't be denied. You would expect to see a stock like this declining a slight bit. I think it's coming down to a healthy level. RSI now is coming down to a healthy level too, actually coming towards the oversold range even, if you can believe that. So, the potential is obviously going to be there into the next few days. Things, I think, needed to cool off a bit. Do we have that potential to run higher now? I think we do, but again, time will tell. So I'll be back with you again soon to give you another update video on what we see with this stock. If you do enjoy these videos, again, leave a like for me and subscribe, it does help a lot. And I hope I'll see you again soon.